They laughed at him every single day. Students walked past him like he didn't exist. Teachers barely knew his name. But on graduation night, when the principal opened the final envelope, the entire hall went silent. Because the name inside belonged to the janitor. Every morning at exactly 5:10 a.m., before the sun rose over Jefferson High School, Mr. Henry unlocked the side door with shaking hands. He was 67 years old. His back was bent, his shoes were worn thin, and for the past 14 years, he had been the school janitor. Most students didn't know his name. They just called him the cleaner. Some laughed when they saw him mopping floors. Others stepped over his bucket without apology. "Don't slip, old man," one boy joked once. The hallway echoed with laughter. Mr. Henry smiled softly, the kind of smile people wear when they've learned that responding only hurts more. What no one knew was that Mr. Henry arrived early not just to clean. He arrived to listen. He listened to students cry in empty hallways. He listened to teachers talk about burnout. He listened to lonely footsteps echo after detention. And every night, after locking the doors, he went home to a tiny apartment and opened an old, cracked laptop. Inside it was a document titled, "Letters I Never Sent." Each letter had a name, a life interrupted. 40 years earlier, Henry Thompson had been a brilliant college student, full scholarship, top of his class, dreamed of becoming a teacher. Then one phone call changed everything. His father had passed away suddenly. His mother became ill. Henry dropped out to work 2 jobs. One semester he promised himself. That semester turned into a lifetime. Years passed. Dreams faded. Bills didn't. When his wife died, and his son stopped calling, Henry took the janitor job just to survive. But one thing never died: his love for learning. The secret no one knew. During lunch breaks, Mr. Henry sat alone and read discarded textbooks. At night, he enrolled in online classes. Slowly, quietly, one course at a time. Students sometimes mocked him for reading. "What are you going to do, graduate?" They laughed. He smiled again, because the truth was he already was. Graduation night. The gym was packed. Parents cheered. Cameras flashed. Mr. Henry stood near the back, wearing his usual work uniform. He wasn't supposed to be there. But the principal insisted. As speeches ended, the principal held up the final envelope. "And now," she said, "the recipient of the honorary graduation award." She paused. "This individual embodies perseverance, lifelong learning, and quiet inspiration." The room buzzed. She took a breath. Mr. Henry Thompson. Silence. Then confusion. Then gasps. All eyes turned. Mr. Henry didn't move. Tears filled his eyes as a teacher gently touched his arm. The students who mocked him stood frozen. The janitor walked to the stage. Every step felt unreal. The principal continued. "Mr. Thompson has completed the equivalent of a full degree through night studies. While working full-time at this school," the crowd erupted. Students stood. Teachers cried. The boy who once mocked him was clapping the loudest. The letters. Mr. Henry took the microphone. His voice shook. "I never sent these letters," he said. "But tonight, I want to." He looked at the students. To the girl who cried in the hallway, "You're stronger than you think." To the boy who feels invisible, "I see you." To anyone who thinks it's too late, it's not. By the time he finished, the entire room was in tears. Ending message, powerful retention closo. That night, Mr. Henry didn't go back to cleaning floors. The school offered him a new job, teaching night classes. Because sometimes, the people we overlook are the ones teaching us the most.